Singles of Reddit. What do you like most about being single? Everything in my car and apartment is exactly where it should be. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I can spend money on myself with zero regard for what anyone else thinks. I don't have to factor anyone else into my plans or life decisions. It can be lonely sometimes, but it's also delightfully selfish. Being able to sleep diagonally across my bed, so much space. I can do what I want whenever I want. Well, actually I still gotta help my family and go to work, and that pretty much drains my entire social battery. I don't have to choose between hanging with my friends or my significant other. Not getting dragged into lame events with her family that essentially ruin my weekend. Oh no, I totally want to drive 3 hours and hang out with your family this weekend. I have these crazy plans to relax. Maybe go for a bike ride, have some beers by pool, go to a movie with our friends, etc. But you're right. Let's drive 3 hours away to listen to your family argue about politics, eat bland food, and sleep on a futon. Sounds great. I'm free of the constant anxiety of if I'm being a good boyfriend. Not having to share a bed. Not having to share your food, your space, your free time, your time out with friends. But best of all, not having to have unnecessarily long discussions on where to eat. The fact that I have no obligations to anyone on a daily basis, outside of my family and shit. All I gotta do is worry about myself. Also I get to use all my money for me. Married father here chiming in. The thing I miss most about being single is the ability to act purely in your own self-interest, without having any sense of guilt or responsibility to another person. And I'm not even talking about something with high stakes. I'm talking about something as simple as wanting to eat an entire bag of Skittles without sharing with another person. Don't get me wrong. I love sacrificing for my family and sharing any and everything I have with my wife and kid. But when you're single, you have the ability and right to make every tiny decision based on your own self-interest or selfishness. And that's something I sometimes miss on a very simple rudimentary level. That stuff can just happen. If I want to change my entire weekend plans, bam, done. If I stumble upon a thing that happens and want to participate, boom, done. If I don't want to talk to anyone, blam, done. The main thing is that I can live my own life. No drama, fights, etc. I have my friends, which are the same thing, and are reliable to talk to. Nobody is cheating on me. I enjoy not worrying about their success. Life can be difficult, so supporting and putting personal struggles on the back burner to do so can be exhausting. Overall, a healthy relationship is still my favorite, but single is much better than an unhealthy one. Obligatory edit. Holy karma. Thank you everyone. I'm so happy that so many of you found some value in this post. I'm in the middle of a divorce and had been habitually putting myself second to my wife. So I've really been trying to convince myself this is true. All these fake internet points reassure me in my thinking and make me feel pretty great. So I really appreciate you all. Please stay awesome. Love, love, love being single. Been single for 5 years. Main takeaways. Can wake up early or sleep in without have a moody person to deal with. I can eat anywhere and it's always affordable because it's just me. The weekends are exciting because I'm not obligated to attend SO's brother's daughter's birthday party, etc. I can listen to the music that I love at all times. Can go see any movie I want and it's cheap when you go by yourself. Ultimately, I feel that I've learned so much more about the world and how to live in it because I'm not waiting or depending on another person to accomplish tasks. Not having to worry about texting someone back. The freedom, monsieur. I do whatever I want whenever I want and no one has a wavering opinion on my decisions. I can fart whenever. No guilt. What I liked most about the single life versus living together with my ex is getting solid alone time. I like hanging out with people, but I need 1 or 2 nights a week just being by myself to keep sane. Been together with my current girlfriend for 6 years, but we don't live together. It's the best of both worlds. We go on vacations, go out for dinner, host game nights, have a dog together, etc. But a couple of days a week we just spend alone time in our respective homes. You don't wake up because someone else is snoring. For some reason though, I still get waken up by the sound of snoring. I was single for almost all of my 20s. I miss setting the thermostat to whatever temperature I want. Also sleeping in and lying around all weekend playing video games. I don't really drink anymore, but going out and doing whatever and staying out as late as I wanted was pretty nice. I miss walking around at home naked, in undies and not feeling weird about it. Knowing the only messes in your apartment are yours. There's something slightly maddening about cleaning up the same messes of another person every day. It was a lot easier to stay at my goal weight, because I only ever bought food for myself that was within my diet restrictions. But with a family, there are so many snacks. The struggle is real. No relationship problems. I'm a lot happier as a person, as it always seemed a relationship would drag down my mood. Not having to worry if my partner is cheating on me or not. I've been single for 2 years after a really long relationship. I don't miss any of the toxicity, but I do miss being with someone. I am not in a hurry to be in one and just enjoying my time being single. I have never seen a Medea movie. I will never have to see a Medea movie in order to please a significant other. Best part: free time, money, no drama. Worst part: crushing loneliness, constant judging by family and peers. No obligations. I only pay for my personal interests. I don't need to go to restaurants, which I always felt was a stupid thing. The only moments are that sometimes loneliness can kick in. That literally is the only thing that sucks about it. Luckily it is not a thing that occurs a lot. But man, hearing my friends talk shit about their relationships, or I see some old relatives carrying 2 kids, the only thought that goes through my mind is, thank fuck that is not me. One less person to please. One less person to disappoint. One less person to make my heart ache. Nothing lol, someone love me. Almost everything, honestly. You get to do things you enjoy without having to worry about keeping your sewing company. It's less tiring and very carefree. There's always this feeling of wanting a company to talk to on an emotional level, but I've been blessed with very great friends who are always open up for the task, so it's not too much of a problem, monsieur. Don't have to worry about kids. It's freedom and peace of mind. Ample amount of own time. No unnecessary longing or waiting of any kind. You can flirt with whoever you want without having to worry about its implications. Can go off the grid for days without having to explain it to somebody. Can watch movies of your preference. No unnecessary drama of any kind. No long boring stories to listen to. A lot of time for friends. You can develop a general love for life as your heart has a lot of space and peace. There are a few downsides as well, that it's much better than a forced high maintenance relationship. There are studies which say that a single person is some kind of malfunctioning being, but the purpose of life is not getting in a relationship. Relationships are supposed to be a part of our life, but most people create their lives around one. And that's just totally wasting the potential of it.
Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to support the channel.